Hello guys, welcome to or welcome back to my channel if you are new here, and welcome for today's video. So I'm really excited to touch on this topic because it's all about becoming the happiest, healthiest, most glowing, unbothered, successful woman that you've always wanted to be. And I feel like I'm really embodying this power at the moment. I'm 26, I'm single at the moment, and I just feel like for once in my life I'm calm with that decision. I'm okay with it, and I'm actually seeing so much beauty and opportunity in just putting that focus back on me. Now, even if you're not single, even if you have a man in your life, trust me, these are still gonna help. And make sure to grab a drink, grab a favorite drink, grab a snack for this video because we're about to get into it. One thing I do just want to say is apologies for my voice if it is a little bit raspy. I have actually lost it. I think just the amount of social plans I've had recently has just, it's taken its toll on me. So my voice might be a little bit in and out, a little bit raspy, but we're just gonna go with it. So this video is really for my girlie who wants to be her happiest, healthiest, most glowing, successful, calm self, okay? And we're gonna go through some tips to really help you become that girl and step into that era, because we deserve it, girls. We're never going to be this young. We're literally never going to have this time again that we have right now, and we deserve to really put some focus on us to make sure that our life, no matter who comes in and out of it, is elite. We are happy, we are fulfilled, we feel calm, we feel secure. We just want to make sure that we're in that place. So I'm going to give you some tips to help you do just that. And I just want to preface as well, some of these things I'm working on with you guys, some of these things that I've really struggled with in the past, and I just really feel like the different tips is going to help somebody, because I know that one is going to be standing in the way of you and your true potential right now. So number one, this might hit some people. This was a really tough pill for me to swallow, especially a few years ago, was decentering your life around men. Okay, we have to stop putting men at the center of our life, our thoughts, our actions, our everything. Okay, now this doesn't mean that you need to say no to dates, you have to stop entertaining men, you have to have this whole like F you kind of vibe about you. It's not that. We're just protecting our energy and not giving our power to people that haven't even earned it yet. Yeah, we can't be letting somebody run our thoughts and run our mind and take over all day if they haven't even earned the right to be there, okay? If they're not even giving us that same energy back. And what I mean by decentering your life is basically not allowing somebody to become the main driver of your thoughts, your actions, and the things that you do. And some of my girlies are gonna feel triggered by this because I know that some of us do it. I know that I've got friends that have done it in the past. It's little things like, if he's not replied, we are not going to post a story to try and grab his attention. If he's not replied, we're not going to try and dissect it to the nth degree. Sometimes it's confusing. Sometimes you don't understand it. I get it. Sometimes there's an easy reason of why it could be, but don't let it get to a stage where it consumes you, because they're going to do it anyway. If they're not going to reply, they're going to do it anyway. If they're going to prioritize something else, they've probably already done it. We really have to just decenter them from our thoughts and our life, because I know for some people it dictates the way that they show up, the way that they dress, the way that they talk, the way they post on social media. It can distract people from the things that are so important to them. One thing that I've been so clear on this time round being single is, if I've said that I'm going to do something, okay, not allowing that plan to deviate to accommodate somebody's attention, okay, whether that's a phone call, whether that's a whatever it might be, yeah, whatever it might be. If my shower routine is about to start and you're about to ring me, we're committing to the shower routine, okay? And that's because there's been so many occasions that I have had, and I know there's going to be so many other girls, where you energetically hold space thinking that a date or a phone call or a text is going to happen. You maybe deviate from your routine or something that's important to you to accommodate somebody who doesn't deserve it because they haven't respected your time, okay? And I feel like just by decentering them from your life and really putting you at the center, it's going to help you so much. It's just going to help help you regain that power, regain that focus, and again, be a little bit more unbothered by it as well. I feel like so many girls allow men to almost dictate their mood, and it's not even just about men. I feel like this can be applied to friendships, to everything, is really letting somebody else be the center of your world and the center and the driving force of the way you act, the way you feel. No one else's influence, no one else's actions should be able to shake you that much. It shouldn't be able to ruin your day that much, because you should have a routine, an aura about you. You should feel so secure in what you're doing that no one's going to allow you to deviate, to stray away. No one's going to have the power to affect your mood that much, okay? And we really need to make sure that we're at the center of our focus, of our life, because we're the only one that we can truly control, okay? We're not out here trying to control friends or men or other people in our lives. We're just here to control who we are, what we do, how we show up, and maintain that power. And when I'm talking about power, really regaining your power is a power move in itself. And what I mean by this is just really making sure that when you look at your screen time, when you look at your life, when you look at your calendar, you really are placing that focus on you, the things that are important to you, the routines. Because I know for me, my world can sometimes become a place for everybody else's priorities. I heard this once and it stuck with me forever, and it was that your inbox is basically it houses everybody else's priorities. Your email inbox is just full of everyone else's priorities. It's what everybody else requires from you. And sometimes it can be the same with messages as well. It's not always a place where you deal with the things that are important to you. It can often be a place where you deal with everybody else's drama or priorities or things that are important to them, things that they need doing, their deadlines, and even just looking at your life and understanding where there's maybe some areas that you can just regain some control, some power. You can really stand in it, protect your peace, and just drown out the noise a little bit. It's really going to help you in just becoming happier and feeling more glowy and giving yourself the time that you deserve, because we're never going to have this time again. And I feel like a lot of us really do have those leaky buckets of energy where we just give it to other people, and again, people that maybe don't earn the right to have that much of a control over us or our calendar or our life or our time. Really just regaining that power and then looking at where we can really gain it back. Now, this might not even just be your inboxes and your time and the amount of time you spend on the phone fixing everybody else's problems. This could even be work. This could be chores that you don't want to do. Where can you really regain that power, that time for yourself through things like delegating, outsourcing, having boundaries, saying no to plans? Where can you really optimize your time to make sure that you have enough time for you? And it's not even just about time just to get things done. It's about time to enjoy. And this is one of the other tips as well, is actually being able to take your time. Now, I know a lot of us live in a world where everything's rushed. We want everything yesterday, and we just feel like we're constantly chasing our tail, trying to keep up, trying to get everything in the diary. Some of us, I know, spend most of our time trying to rearrange friend dates to make everybody happy, and then we realize at the end of the week we've given ourselves no time for us, okay? And if this is you and you're resonating with this, my best advice is to give yourself some more time back, regain some of that power for you, because so many of us really do have those leaky buckets. But going back to taking your time, I truly believe that this is going to allow you to be more glowy, more happy, more healthy, more abundant, more successful, and it's taking your time. Okay, taking your time with things that you enjoy, your shower routine, your skincare, your makeup, cooking, cleaning, whatever it is, being able to be in a place where you can take your time and actually enjoy it is so underrated. And it's also a really abundant thing to do, because you're not rushing on other people's deadlines or other people's calendars, or because you've overcommitted yourself and then you're going to burn out. Really being able to take your time and just enjoy things is going to allow you to operate so much more abundantly and calmer as well. I know there's going to be a lot of girlies that are watching this that are similar to me, who we are quite highly strung, we are quite busy, we often find ourselves chasing our tails. And one thing that I've really dedicated to myself is that I'm going to take more time. I'm going to be more present when I'm doing things. And when I am doing my makeup, rather than just doing my makeup thinking about the video that I have to film straight after, just actually enjoying doing my makeup, and enjoying that moment, being a little bit more present as well. And even just that alone is going to ground you. It's going to allow you to operate in your feminine a little bit more, which is attractive. And it's not about being a woman and, you know, operating, doing the stereotypical things that women should do, but it's allowing you to operate in your divine natural state, which is within our feminine energy. And a lot of us over the years have suppressed that, have really heightened and focused in on our masculine energy. We've got in the driver's seat, we've put our seatbelt on, and we're just operating on this hamster wheel that we've not even realized that we've put ourselves on. Okay, so we're gonna give ourselves more time. We're also gonna think of all of the things. Okay, we're gonna sit, we're gonna have some fun with this exercise, and I just caught that on 11:11 on the camera, so I love that. But we're gonna think of all of the things that we want to do. Yeah, now no boundaries, no barriers, no nothing. I want you to really take some time with this after this video, or pause it now and write a list of just everything that you want to do, everything that you want to see, everything that you want to experience, everything you want to try, even if it's something so small. Okay, just all the things that you want to do, because I feel like a lot of us jump on this hamster wheel and we never actually get 2 minutes just to think about what we actually want for ourselves. And this could be all of the things such as Pilates, this could be trying out getting a cleaner, this could be traveling to a new destination, or you want to just visit a department store to have a little wander around, you want to try out a new coffee shop. Whatever these things are, whether it's a walk in nature, doesn't matter. Okay, I want you to really have fun with this and think of all of the things that you want to do, because I promise you, you'll understand how many things are on the other side of just getting more time back for yourself, regaining this control over your life and your calendar, and actually just put that energy into things that you want to do. Because so many of us have leaky buckets, like I've said, and we give our energy to so many other things and people and other people's priorities, when actually there's a whole list of things that we could be doing that are going to make us feel amazing, they're going to make us feel great. And also it can really get you in that abundant state as well, of just understanding all of the things that you want to do and understanding the possibility of them happening as well, because everything is possible. It just takes some planning, it takes some organizing, and it takes some execution. So really think about all the things that you want to do as well. Now, I know when I referenced it a second ago, it was very much things to do, experiences, like luxuries, but I also want you to think of all the things as well in your environment, things that you really want to do. Is your car a mess right now? Do you want to clean it? Do you want to upgrade it? Do you want to pay some finance off early? Do you want to overpay on your mortgage? Do you want to declutter your wardrobe? Do you want to have more staples in your wardrobe and declutter all of the one-use items? You know, the top that you're going to wear once and it's going to look a bit tatty. Think about everything that you want to do, okay? And we really are in our era of becoming happy, healthy, glowing, successful, and we've got to make sure that our environment supports that. We've got to make sure our calendar supports that, our focus, our energy, our mindset. We've really got to make sure that we get in that energy of becoming who we want to be. And with that, really assessing our rituals and routines as well. Do they work for you? Okay, this is something I am so big on at the moment, especially with my clients, is asking people whether it actually works for them. Does 5 a.m. every single day actually work for you? Does it work for you? Does it support you? Does it allow you to operate at an optimum? Does it feel nice? Does it feel good to do? Okay, and I'm not saying that everything we have to get done always feels good, but I think a lot of us put ourselves under so much pressure to adopt the routines and the rituals of people that are successful, that are happier than us, and actually that's because they found a routine that worked for them. It's not to say that this is a blueprint for everybody and that everybody else can have a cookie cutter approach to that. A lot of these routines and rituals were actually made by men, and this is not feminist in me talking or anything like that. That's just not the way I speak or who I am. But a lot of these routines were made for men who biologically and physiologically operate so different to women, even to the degree that women need more time in bed. We need more time asleep, okay? Because we don't have this wonderful thing flying around our body called testosterone that wakes us up. And if you know what I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about, okay? Imagine the surge of testosterone for men and how they sometimes maybe tend to wake up on a morning. We don't have that boost that happens in our sleep, okay? We need a little bit more time to get to that optimum energy. And This is why I'm so big on finding routines and rituals that support you, that make you feel good, that allow you to operate in a better energy, that allow you to perform at an optimum, and allow you to get things done in a way that works for you. Now with this, I'm obviously talking about being happy, healthy, glowing, abundant. Now, operating in your feminine energy is going to allow you to become more abundant anyway. And this is really things like taking time, putting your energy into just things that don't trigger your nervous system. Now, I know a lot of us women, we live in just a constant anxious state of what needs doing. We're in a rush, we're operating again on other people's agendas and routines. I truly believe that harnessing your feminine energy is doing things that allow your nervous system to calm the F down, to take your time, to be more creative, to allow help sometimes, to allow compliments. I've done a whole video on the ways that I want to embody being more feminine, so I'll pop that in the description down below. But it's just really getting in that energy of receiving, allowing things to come to you. And this is where the abundance side really kicks in, because so many of us have got in a state where we are so focused on controlling things and making things happen, being in our independent like boss energy, and it really can trigger us. It can really place us out of that receiving energy because we're so hungry to get it ourselves. Actually, we're not that open to receiving things, receiving help, receiving support, receiving compliments, receiving good things, because we're so focused in controlling it. And this is where really embodying and harnessing your feminine energy can really support you in becoming more abundant, because you're going to be coming from a place where you are a little bit more open to receiving. And again, this all comes from the time that we give ourselves, the energy that we operate in, the things that we do. You can already tell, whilst I'm trying to explain this point, I can already tell the difference in the way I'm speaking, the way I'm articulating myself, the way that I just am, my aura, when I'm speaking about harnessing feminine energy versus all of the points that I just discussed. I know that I was speaking faster. I can just tell, I can already tell in just the way my body's gone. Like, Jess, you need to embody this yourself, because I truly believe that so many of us operate from such a highly strung place that it means that we're not actually that open to receive. And a lot of us are manifesting, we are wanting better things in our life, we're wanting good experiences, we're wanting good success, and actually being in a state of receiving is really, really going to support you in doing that. So I just really want you guys to regain that power and just, I guess, be in a place where you're not obsessed over outcomes and reactions and other people and everybody else's priorities and lives, and just really placing that focus back on you. Because yes, we can be glowy from the best skincare routine. Yes, we can have a glowy skincare routine and a body care routine, and we can smell amazing and we can do things that make us happy. But I really feel like if you don't nail these absolute foundations and these basics, you're just going to find yourself running around in circles and meeting yourself back, circling back to where you were, and never actually being able to shift that paradigm to just be in a happier state all the time. Because I promise you that one trip is not going to make you happy for the rest of your life. That one thing, that one handbag, that one beauty product is not going to make you feel happier long term. These are the things that are really going to allow you and place you in that energy where you can become the happiest version of yourself. You can protect your boundaries and your energy. You can say no to things that don't serve you. But you can also be open to receiving the goodness that's waiting for you, okay? It really, really is. It's your birthright to be successful. It's your birthright to be abundant. And I think some of us just really need to take a step back and allow ourselves to operate in that energy. So I'm going to finish my coffee that's now definitely cold because I've been filming for 25 minutes, but I'm pretty sure this will be around a 20-minute video. I know what I'm like with over explaining and pausing. But if you did enjoy this video, please make sure to give it a huge thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe before you leave if you haven't already, and I'll catch you in the next video.